Hey guys, welcome back to Coronavirus Game 2. Big thanks to my wife for actually throwing down some models and some dice again. We'll either get divorced or she'll be hooked on the game.
Part of me wants to say you're stuck with me or I'm stuck with you. I'm not sure which one yet because you're probably going to hate my gameplay, but I don't read your comments anyway.
It's true, she doesn't. She really doesn't. But anyway, so today we're throwing down with... We're throwing down with the Dance Dragons, so we've got two armies to put onto the board, and we're also having a look at these guys. So these guys are relatively new. I'll put their data card up on the screen just here in front of this face, and money, yeah, spend them, will like it. So yeah, we'll be having a look at these guys. I'm actually really excited. Got them painted in a day, which is backlog. But I've been doing all the new things.
It's unheard of. We still have unpainted figurines from when we first got married.
Yeah, I believe in painting. And so we are throwing down, 40 points a Dance with Dragons. So in my list, I've got Vargo, and then he's in a unit of Stormcrow Mercenaries. I have a second unit of Stormcrow Mercenaries with a Stormcrow Lieutenant, and a unit of Stormcrow Archers with Stormcrow Lieutenant, so just all those extra shots that come from that. Not that you really know what I'm talking about. You do. And then I've got the Zorse Riders, so hopefully looking to take care of some of those cards, and a unit of Flayed Men. And then my two NCUs are Lord Varys and Peter Baelish. And what are you bringing?
So I'm reading off my phone because this is officially my second game ever.
Yeah, second game ever.
So my army... I've got the captain is Howland Reed. I've got two House Umber Berserkers, one with Robb Stark and another one with Great John Umber. And then I've got two Stark Sworn Swords, one with Mira Reed and the other one with Jojen Reed. And I've also got Grey Wind. And then my non-combat units are Howland Reed, Caitlin Stark and Sansa Stark.
It's a pretty standard list that you did not write yourself. That was me, I wrote that. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some terrain on the board and... kind of pick sides and go from there.
AKA, I'm going to stay standing here because I'm being lazy, so...
Depends on who wins the roll-off. I might take the side just for the lols. Alright, see you guys soon. So let's roll off the terrain. Roll a 4, you're a 4. Let's reroll. 1 and a 2. Okay, cool. So you get to place the first piece of terrain. So you got terrain over there. Perfect. Excellent. Can I have some stakes, please? Those just there. See if Doggo can't run around the side. And I'll take the wall. Alright, so terrain needs to be 6 inches from a deployment zone. And 6 inches. There we go. There it goes. Yeah, cool. Alright, so we'll roll off to choose sides. I'll roll a 4, you're a 1. So you can choose sides or choose who goes first or second.
I'm going to choose this side.
Cool. So that means you deploy, just like you said in the intro, you get to pick, you get to deploy a unit first. So you have 12 inches to deploy into.
Okay.
Cool. Right, we've got the Zorse Riders just here, I think. Yeah, you can see that. Perfect. Well, I think I'll choose to go first this time.
Okay.
Good luck. Loser slips on the couch.
Sure, means I won't have to be in the bed with your snoring.
Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to take Peter Baelish. With my here, so you draw 3 cards. It's your starting hand. So I'm going to take Peter Baelish. I'm going to pop him on the money bags, but I'm going to replace that with the letters to draw 2 more cards. And then...
You placed him on the bag with the letters.
Yeah, I know. So he can replace with any unoccupied zone.
Yep.
So at the start of the round, like the first turn, it's amazing because he just has, you can put him on anything you want.
Hey, I just thought they would appreciate you double checking you're not cheating, as usual.
As you don't check that on there. Your turn.
So I'm going to on the letters and draw 2 tactic cards.
So you draw 2 tactics cards, and then you can put a condition token, so weakened, panicked, or vulnerable, on any one of my units.
So what can I put on them?
You can put it on a weakened, panicked, or vulnerable on one of these units.
What do you recommend?
Weakened,
Not who, just what?
Weakened is usually good because it forces people to reroll successful hits.
Yeah.
But then if you're in a position to charge, you want vulnerable because it makes them reroll successful saves.
I'll use a weekend and I'll do it on your horses
Over here. And then you get to attach Caitlin to someone. So when she claims a zone, she influences them.
Yeah.
So you pick up a card and put it on, attach it to any unit you like. She also removes a condition token of the person that she's attached to.
I'm going to put her on here
Good
to
one.
remove this.
Good point. Alright, so I'm going to take Varys. I'm going to pop him on the horse. And I'm going to get Vargo Hoat's unit to take a free maneuver. Your turn.
I might move my puppy up.
So he gets a free 6-inch move.
I'm just going to do the 6 inches.
Okay, and that's it?
Yeah.
Cool. And then... Perfect. Alright. I don't really have any good options here. So... let's just be cagey with these guys. Let's just get a run up 5. The ones I won in the last tournament.
Oh, your activation tokens. Yeah. Just double checking they didn't do anything else.
Yeah. They're making me win the game, though. That's what they do.
These are my berserkers, eh?
No, they're your swords.
Okay.
So you can march them up 12 if you want to. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to start committing to stuff, I think. Exactly what I want to do. It's not but it's definitely doable. Okay. Let's just get
before I walk?
Yes, you can. So,
This thing.
yep. Whose unit are you going to move?
I just want to pivot this slightly to that direction.
Yeah, cool. So put it on this side. Yeah, perfect. And essentially, so you just have to make sure that it's touching 2 points. Now you can, as long as you leave that there, you can pick up the terrain and turn it however you want. And you can pivot over your own units as well, like as long as you don't end your move on them. So where are you trying to get to?
That's fine enough.
Cool. And he can pivot before he marches as well. March the 12th. So that's yours. Oh, they're nice. Okay. So you can pick one of my two of these guys here, and they lose their abilities. So, okay, Peter Bell just gone. Do you want to know what Varus does?
No.
Okay.
Should I?
It'll be a surprise.
It's fine.
Essentially, yeah, that's fine. You'll see what happens.
That's alright.
Cool, so that's them done.
They're probably screaming at the camera going, "What are you doing?"
No, because if you've got things like sudden charge, you can do stuff. But I might have to hit you first. Just because, in case things are going to get free 5 inch maneuver. So let's just shift this way a little bit. Trouble on up 5. This is not going to go well. You're still going to get a free attack back with more dice. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that actually. I'm going to activate this guy. He's going to put a weaken token on you. That's what he does. And he's just going to dirtle. He's just going to stay there. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Your turn.
Who's their leader?
What do you mean, as in their attachment?
Yeah.
Jojen. So before he activates, you roll a d6. Got a 4, so then you consult your charge. I think gives you a free move.
Get one free maneuver.
Cool. So you essentially you get to move 5 inches for free, and then you can do whatever
And
it is.
they're
that
also
we're
counted
doing.
as Chronic Men.
Correct. Yeah. So when you've got your Howland Reed cards, they'll have bonuses for having Chronic Men in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So essentially, you've got up to 10 inches to move, or 15 actually, because you can march.
Alright, so I'm going to do my 5 inch.
You free maneuver.
And then I'm going to pivot.
To be on the dog.
Just for a split second.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm going to do my other 5. Or actually, I'm going to...
You're going to pivot and go 10.
Yeah.
So you go.
I'm going to go 9. So move the card.
Yeah. Didn't land on that.
Yeah, so move the card.
Yeah. Now, do you want to change facing it off? Because you can pivot at the end of the move. Action. Okay, great. Now I'm going to activate these guys. Doing some things. So these guys are going to move up their free 5 inch maneuver. Oh. Want to cheat you? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. So that goes back to a 3.
Yes.
So what'd you play?
I played Howland Reed, Lord of the Chronics.
Oh.
So when an enemy unit activates, you suffer -2 to the walk if you're within long range of a Crannogman unit.
Which I'm not.
These guys.
No, those swords. These are your armor berserkers.
Damn.
Still good. Like,
They also become weakened, but dang it.
cool. Well, that's made my charge like a long ball.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's okay. 3. Oh, mate. Yeah, cool. Well, if that's the case, let's go.
I knew I had to march them first.
So essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back by 3 inches. Pivot.
Why am I made to use the thing if you know?
Because the horse one broke.
Oh.
That's a real shame. Things I was doing. Alright, so it's your turn. You've still got 2 non-combat units to activate as well. So you can use them, like, to force me to move other things.
So I'm going to use Howland Reed, and I'm going to put him in the crown.
Yep. So you can attach Howland Reed as a card to any one of my combat units.
Well, I'm going to attach him to the one you haven't.
These guys over here?
Yeah.
They haven't activated yet.
Yeah, the one you haven't activated yet.
Cool.
You also must make a panic test.
So you pick a unit.
Them again.
These guys here?
Oh,
Like, they're all rubbish morale.
no, these guys.
So these guys are the best.
Yeah.
So 6, 7, 8, 7, 7.
These guys.
Cool. They're good, just. 6 goes to 7. Oh, 7 have lost the horse. And a wound. Cool. Alright, so I guess I've got to engage these guys. No, they're only really good on flank. It's a free maneuver. So these guys are just essentially going to... Thank you, Clarence, for teaching me how to do this. Here's a game that plays in so essentially if you stay inside that box, you haven't moved. These guys are 6. Here. They're just going to continue to move. Another 12 inches. Right, that's me. I'm fully activated out. So now you can start to do whatever it is you want to do.
Alright, I am going to... I'm going to march these guys to 10.
So straight line, so you can't pivot.
I'm trying to pivot.
And then
Now, with these,
Yep.
it's an attack action. How close do I need to be?
base to base.
So I can't use it.
No, so the only thing it's really good for is Great John, which is why I wasn't sure you didn't. Like, I was surprised you didn't.
I didn't know Great John had a...
We talked about his card. Furious Assault right there.
I know, but I'm not... You've told me a lot of cards.
That's true.
I apologise.
That's true.
I don't know the game.
That is true. Okay, cool. Do you have any cards that are replace effects? Such as Southern Charm?
No.
Okay, cool. That's alright. Perfect. So then that is the end of round 1, so it's cleanup phase. So this card goes back to you. Caitlin goes back up to where she was. If you want, you can get rid of any cards. I'll get these guys back. And it is your turn 2, so you get to go first.
Okay, I am going to Howland read on the letters. Pick up my 2. I'm going to do a weaken token on those horses.
And then where are you attaching Howland Reed? So these guys hit on 4s, as do these guys. These guys hit on 3s. These guys here, if they're targeted by the money bags, they can make a free attack action instead, because they're mercenaries.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on them.
Yeah, cool. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to take Peter Baelish, because he's useless to me at the moment. I'm going to pop him on here. But I'm going to get these guys to make a free attack action here.
Yeah.
So essentially long range, so you're well within range. And so get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get 8 dice now because I control the money bags and I have a lieutenant. So hitting on 4s, no rerolls. Yep, and so that is 1, 2, 3, 6, 5 up saves. So normally a 4 up, but sundering -1. So 3 die.
Of these guys?
Yep. And then you take a morale test, which is 2d6 and then a d3, and you're trying to roll 6 or better on the 2. Yep. Just
6. It's all on me.
your turn.
Alrighty. I am going to put Caitlin Stark on the horse. Make a free maneuver or retreat action. And she is going to remove a condition token.
Well, it's on whoever she attaches herself to.
Yeah, which isn't anyone anyway. Oh, they've got one, hey?
Yeah, so you can put it on Rob.
May as well, just to get...
And then if you wanted to, you could attempt to charge. Like it's a... So you move 2. So you move 5 though. So I'm 7 inches away. But it's free. So if you roll a 5 or a 6...
And I have to do it with who I attach her to, hey?
Well, yeah. No, so you can attach her to anyone and she can target any unit. I'm just saying if she targets Rob's unit...
Well, is it better to do a charge or is it better to take off the token?
Yeah, I'd take off the token. I mean, I have ways of putting it back on.
Yeah,
So-
obviously. I just...
Yeah.
It's all good.
So who you can move? Or you can move Great John.
Oh, so I can move anyone.
You can move anyone, yeah.
I thought it was who she was on.
No, so you can attach it. You can attach her to anyone as well. So you don't have to put her on Rob if you don't want to.
I want to put her on there to get rid of the thing, but can I
Okay,
make
cool.
them do the free moves?
Correct, so you can make anyone do the free move.
Oh, sweet, okay.
Yeah.
What I might do... I might bring the dog out from behind those guys.
Well, he gets a free move anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's got 18 inches. Which is like... there.
I might bring these guys forward.
Just they're 5. Oh, 4 actually, because you're going through the terrain.
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. So I'm going to activate these ones here, I think.
So you cut everything out. It's kind of like I have before. Have you ever considered playing yourself?
Yeah. I tried it once when I first bought the game, back down in Melbourne when I was down there for work.
Yeah.
And I set up Lannisters versus Starks, which is what you get in the Star set. And I was just, it didn't get confusing, I just kind of started predicting my opponent's moves.
How? How did you predict your opponent's moves?
With great ease. Okay, cool.
You didn't just become like bipolar or something, so you like split personality.
No, not that time. Not that time. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate these guys here. So, what's her face? We're going to activate these guys here. No, so Mirror Read has a rule. When an unengaged immune activates, it takes D3 wounds, which you can flip like an order. So I'm going to activate these guys here.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, you could declare that now.
Yep.
And then roll it. So just pop that.
Flip them over?
No, it's an order, so you can do it once a turn. And then roll a D3 for me. 2. So 2 guys die. Doesn't really affect me that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These guys have activated. But they will be still shooting into your front. Yeah. Ugh. 3 hits. So 3 5-up saves. 3 guys die.
No.
And then you take just a morale test, so looking for 6 again. So 2 dice in the D3. So you lose 3 more men.
3 more dudes?
Yeah, so it's D3 plus 1. So under the old rules, you would have just lost 1 because your leadership is 6. Under the new rules, it's D3 plus 1. Yes. Alright, your turn.
Okay.
I wasted that move, but that's okay.
I'm gonna move and attack those dudes.
So these guys are going to activate charge?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So roll. Let me just double check the ruling on that particular piece of terrain.
Well, I can only go forward 4 anyway. I can't actually touch them.
Well, you so your move is reduced by 1,
Yes,
but you
I'll go
roll
4.
a d6. So you roll that many inches plus your move. And I just can't remember exactly what that does. Sorry guys, give me a sec. Rough. Yeah, I've cheated you. I'm so sorry. Because I've never used that. So you get cover from it. So when I shoot through it, because more 50% of your tray is covered by it, it's -1 for me to hit.
Right.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
Rough. Oh yeah, it's just -1. So basically it's 4 plus d6. So just roll the dice and don't roll the 1 basically. Perfect. So now you're in. So you can choose to align 100 or 50-50 this way.
100.
Yeah, perfect. Do you have any cards you want to play?
100. All my dudes are infantry, hey?
Yep.
Negatory.
Negative, nothing for when a unit charges or when a unit attacks.
Nothing for attacking, just charging.
What have you got? Winter's coming.
No, just reroll their charge distance die. I do have Winter's coming.
What's the reroll charge distance die? Because I feel like that's something else too.
And attack deals +2 additional automatic hits if you control the horse. The unit automatically counts as having rolled a 6 for their charge distance, and they deal +2 automatic wounds.
Play that. Cool. So you've automatically dealt 2 wounds.
Yeah.
And now you get to roll 5 dice. Use 5. Yep. You start Fury, so you're hitting on 3s, and they get to 6. That was 2 hits. There we go. And you get to reroll the 1. Cool. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go on, put it up. 7 dice on 4s. Ooh. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Plus your 2.
5, 6. So that's half a unit. Which is excellent, by the way.
Thanks.
Okay. And then I'm going to take a morale test. So morale of 7. On 4.
Ouch.
Yeah. So like, this is my issue I have with the new rules.
It takes away a lot.
Yeah. Like, I can understand why they did it, because you have people that had leadership 8. So if you rolled a double 1 and you had any minuses on you, you lost 8 dudes. And it made doing things impossible. Okay, cool. Right. So what we're going to do is we are going to activate these guys here. Do you have any cards you want to play? An enemy unit activates. Cool. No?
Not for them.
Cool. So they're just going to go like this. Now we're going to trundle up 5. Pivot. We're going to charge. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Well, that sort of defeats the purpose of what I was going to do. That's okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 dice, hitting on 3s, no rerolls. Okay, so I hit twice. Now you can expend a weaken token and force me to re-roll those 2 successful hits if you want me to. You don't have to. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, what the hell?
Cool. No hits. Your turn.
I am.
Okay, I am going to play surprise strategy. So at the start of any turn, opponents may not play tactics cards this turn. And it gets removed from the game.
Whatever, I'm just gonna
Charge.
attack you.
Roll your dice. Just doesn't matter, but if you roll a 1, you can't re-roll your hits. There you go. So 10 dice.
Boom.
Oh, and these guys become panicked, so because I've successfully charged you.
What am I hitting on?
3s.
So 6s count as doubles?
No, not this time.
That's a pity.
What do you mean that's a pity? You've hit 9 times and you get to re-roll your 2.
Really?
Yeah, because you charged successfully. No. 1, 2, 3. So then 9. Okay, so it's -1 for being in the side, -1 for sundering, 3s go to 5s. Okay, so 1 horse is dead, 2 horses are dead, dink, and I take a wound. Oh, this did not go well.
Did you do your next 1 to hit thing?
Yeah, I did, yeah. So I hit on 3. So when I rolled the 3 and the 2. So 6 goes to 7. That's good, they're fine. Just. Robin, they have activated. Rob Starks, has activated. Alright, cool. So I've got to play it smart. And I'm going to take barracks. I'm popping the swords. And I'm going to take another attack with these guys here into these guys. So 1, 2, 3.
Is that turn over with that card?
Yeah. So now you can play. It was just during your turn.
Alright, I'm going to play Threat Unseen.
Oh, yeah.
Damaged.
Enemy activates has to take a panic check. Yep. So -1 to its roll.
Per destroyed range.
Yep.
If they're within long range of a critical unit,
Yep.
they also become panicked.
Okay, cool. So. Okay. Okay, so I failed. So at the moment I'm taking 2 wounds, which means I'm losing a horse. You can't take both horses. You because even if I roll a 3, it's only 4 wounds, and there's 5 wounds left there.
Okay.
So...
2 horses die?
No, just 1 horse will die. Even if you force me to reroll, there's just 1 horse will die. But having them panicked is handy.
Okay, well,
for later on.
kill a horse.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright.
Yes! Go, my little men!
Getting on 4 this
They will survive!
time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 6, yeah, so 4 hits.
4?
Yeah. So on 5s now, this on your side.
You got it!
No!
No!
Cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play Spoils of War. When an enemy unit is destroyed, I get a victory point for that too. When an enemy unit is destroyed, roll a d6, restore that many wounds plus 2 total across any number of friendly units.
I play the opposite.
Okay,
My friendly unit is destroyed.
Cool. Alright, well, I'll resolve mine and I'll resolve yours. So basically I get to roll 2d6 and pick the highest. 8.
Which one are you going to pick, babe?
Salt! I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
I hope that couch is looking warm for you if you lose.
Yeah. I got 3. Like, these guys are dead. So they're gone. Which I'm fine with.
Bro.
They're about to die.
They lasted so well.
Yeah, sort of.
So proud of them.
So I think the smart this is just put 3 wounds.
You know, don't be salty
I mean, I
because
could
you're doing the crap.
Like, I could put 1, 2. Oh, nah, screw it. These guys are actually pretty healthy. I'm just going to put another horse back. 1, 2, 3. So that is 3 full wounds. Alright, and then you play Northern Rivers.
Target a friendly unit and remove 1 activation turnip from them. They may be activated again this round, or they may restore up to 3 wounds. If you control the swords, they gain both effects.
So you don't control the swords, which I do, but you just remove the activation token from Rob's unit because that hasn't activated yet. Alright. So I've got that victory point. Yes, 1. Okay, cool.
My turn?
Yeah.
You just destroy me.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Gonna attack you again.
Yeah, you are.
Attack! How many dice?
10. But no rerolls this time.
Why not?
Because you didn't charge.
Can I nudge you and say I charge?
No.
Can I move back and attack you?
No.
Why can't I do a retreat and then an attack?
Because your Rob Stark isn't your commander.
Whatever. What do I hit on?
3, so you still hit 8 times.
Yeah.
On 5. Okay, that's a bit better. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a horse. And then a wound. And then it's morale at -1. Although, it doesn't matter what I roll here, like with this, because it'll deal d3 plus 1, and I've only got 2 wounds left. Good, they're alive. Which is what I needed. I've got 1 horse left. I'm panicked actually. So you can force me to re-roll. I rolled like a 6 and a 4. So you can force me to re-roll.
Reroll the 6.
Yeah, sure.
Reroll again.
Why? Because I'm your wife and I tell you to. So, cool.
Your turn. BT dubs, you can't reactivate them. Just pick something else.
Yeah, there's not a whole bunch I can do.
Nope.
I think. Right, cool. So these guys are going to march 10 inches. Because yeah, I think that's what they're going to do. So I'm outside of your field of vision, so you can't see me. Doggo can, but that's fine.
So here's a free move. Can I do my free move into them and then come?
No, because you can't end your move on another unit. So you can do your free move through them.
But that's not ending a move though. Like,
No, but like, so
because I can't go like that.
you can't just sit on here and then go like this, no. But you can come across and go into the front.
Yeah, but I don't want to come into the front, I want to come on the side.
Yeah, I know, because you do better things on the side.
Can I pivot them, walk this way, and then pivot that way?
You can, yeah, absolutely. But they only move 2 inches because they're holding an objective.
Yeah, that's like.
So realistically, and you can't get within an inch of me, so your corner would move to like here, which is just going to block you up even more. So like as an example, it would go like that. So you go there. Like that's 2 inches.
Can I just move into this 2 inches to attack you?
No, because you can't see me.
Why can't I see you?
Because you can only charge things in your front arc. And I'm
Yeah,
out
but
of your
why
front
can't
arc.
I pivot?
Because you can only, so when you charge,
Yeah.
it has to be in your front arc to charge, and then you pivot accordingly.
Freak.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I'm moving there, is because you are out of range and they are, but they can still see you.
So, should I just pivot for next round though?
Yeah, I mean you could trundle forward 2 inches and then like absolutely pivot and sort of flip it on me, so then I'm not looking at you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I feel like that's just dangerous for next round.
It is, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you get to move up 2 inches.
Yeah, well I might move them 2 inches.
And then realistically, this is where the 2 was. So then if you wanted to, you could just pick them up and just put this sort of like lined up. Does that make sense?
Back.
So like, because that's a full pivot, you haven't gone past your 2 inches. I can still see you, but I'm charging you in the front.
Alright.
Or you just charge me with the wolf, and then I can't charge you in the front.
Well yeah, because
And then you can just charge me in the side. The tactics of this game. Cool. Alright. So I'm going to activate Vargo's unit. No, I'm not. I'm going to activate this in here. So these guys are just going to turn around. That. And they're going to pick up 6 inches. I'm just going to put one there, just going to make up 6 inches. And then we're just going to pivot a little bit more. Trundle them up 12 inches.
that was shady.
Sacrificing units though. Oh, you should roll. You forgot to roll a dice for Jojen Reed's unit. 5, so you can make a free move, so you can actually move 2 more inches in another direction. 4 to 5, I think, is a free move. Yeah.
Does that mean I can attack these dudes?
Yeah. So that would have been your free move, and then you can charge. So it'll be 2 inches plus whatever you roll. So basically, a 1. So it's cool. Yep. So you're into the side. That's fine because I wouldn't have been able to reach you anyway. So you can. So you align with me. So you can choose to 50-50.
Yeah, let's go 50-50.
So you get 8 attacks. And then if you start Fury, you hit on 3s, otherwise you hit on 4s. And then if you, so
Do I want to start Fury?
yeah, because you're going to do a ton of damage. It's just an automatic thing. And then if you've got anything to play,
declare a charge?
Winter's coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, so I can't play tactics cards.
Should I do that?
Yep. So hitting on, are you doing Stark Fury or not?
Do I want to do something?
Yeah, I would.
Sure.
So hitting on 3, so you can reroll those 3 ones, because you successfully charged. And then 6 is do 2 hits. Cool. So basically 8 hits. 8 on 5s.
I noticed how you waited to see what number landed before you decided if you were going to use that dice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you take D3 wins.
What?
That's what happens when you Stark Fury. So you lose 2 guys. And then I take a morale test at -1 because you're in my side. Then +1 because of that red tree, putting it back to 7.
6.
Lose 4 more guys. Normally it would have just been 1.
Sucks to be you.
Yes, it does. Looks like I've got the first turn next.
Alrighty, so I'm going to play Sansa. I'm going to put her on the crown.
Mhm.
Do I want to put it on someone who hasn't activated or anyone?
You've still got sudden charge, right?
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would remove Sansa from there. And I would move that unit.
Why?
Because sudden charge allows them to make a free charge action, and you're just moving them close enough. So these guys have activated, so they can't do anything to you. This guy's activated, and he can charge you, but it's rubbish.
Okay,
Like-
so
Well,
12.
hang on. You could move 12, or if you wanted to be sure about it, you could move 6, which gets you to here, which then means
I'm
if
worried
I
about
was...
the D3 wounds thing though.
Oh, that's a good point, you're going to pick that up.
That's what I'm worried about. Is D3 wounds
Well-
worth the 1 point?
What you could do is you could just move to here.
Can I pick it up and drop it off?
You can't drop it when you pick it up. So what you could do is you move forward up to, like as an example, so you move forward to here,
Is that really better than a panic test?
yeah, and then pivot like this. Okay, so that's your turn. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to weaken you because I can. So no, hold on to sudden charge. So put an activation token next to those ones. So I'm just walking you through what you can do, and then you should probably do that. Like,
I'm
okay.
not replacing this, just go.
Okay. Right, so I will weaken you. Let's go here. And then I could declare a charge, but it's -1. So it's an 8, which would mean it's unfortunately a 5. No, that's not great. Is it great? Shoot. So essentially, so I'm just going to trundle on up. No, they're just going to pivot like this. Get ready. Now you put Sandra on the crown and play 7 charge. So play 7 charge. Cool. And then you declare a charge against these guys. Yeah.
With these guys?
No, with these guys.
With these guys? Yep.
Yep. So roll the dice. Look at that. You're in. So, yeah, because you can see me, you jump in. You'll align 50-50 because of the way the terrain is. Because it's like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make 8 attacks. So 8 attacks hitting on 3s. Rerolling any 1s and 2s. So, oh, look at that. So 8 6 pluses now. I'm dead. So you get a point for killing me.
Yep.
Now what you're going to do is you flip your order for overrun.
What?
Which card?
Which card?
The one that's on your phone.
Make that make a free charge.
Correct. So you get a point for doing this. So then you've got two things you can charge. And these guys can make a free pivot in a minute as well. So you can attempt to charge this way, which is huge. Or you can pivot and just jump straight into these guys. You already have a 5+ save.
I'm going to do those guys.
Cool. So pivot, yep. Work. Yep, and then roll a dice. Cool, so you're in. So you can 50, 50 or 100, it's up to you. So you have 8 dice now, hitting on 3s. And then re-roll any fails. So you hit 3 times so far. Okay, so you hit 7 times. So I'm going to expend this weaken token off you, and I'm going to make you re-roll the 7 successes. So you hit 7 times. Six, didn't know that.
Still one less.
So 6 plus saves. Count. It's 2. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a morale test. Snip. Yeah, morale 8. Cool. So I'm fully activated out, and you've still got your wolf to go.
Can I charge and attack them?
Absolutely. So you can move 6 inches first. So you get close.
Free maneuver.
Yep. So, yep. Perfect. And then you just declare a charge.
I am declaring charge.
So you're in, because you get to move 7 inches, which is more than enough. So you can only go to the front. And then you get to roll 2 dice, hitting on 2s, and you don't get to re-roll. Cool. And then 5 up save. Oh, look at that, I saved 1. So I take a wound.
Good, buddy.
And then morale at plus 1. Yeah, morale. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, just cool. And that is the end of the turn. So you got a point for killing a unit. Then you get 2 points for holding 2 objectives. So you're on 3. To my 1.
It's like I'm missing a card.
Right. And then you draw back up to 3 cards in your tactics hand. Keep that. I'm going to ditch 2 cards. Bribery and adaptive methods. Cool. So what I'm going to do is
Are you going first?
I am in turn 3, yeah. Because I went first on turn 1. So there's a couple of things I can do. Like, so many of my units are about to die, it's insane. So these guys here are going to declare a charge against these guys. So when they activate, they make you weakened. Pivot 5 inches forward. Fair charge. That's a dead unit.
Do I get the point?
Yeah. No, because you didn't kill it through combat.
Damn. What a waste. You did that on purpose.
No, I didn't. Because I had things that I was doing to you. Alright, your turn. Go.
I am going to...
So you can do like free attacks and stuff.
I'm going to draw 2 tactics cards first.
You need to place Howland on someone. And you also get to put a condition token down on someone as well. Oh, and you get to choose a unit to become weakened and vulnerable. Which I would presume is probably this.
Do I want to put this on someone who's weak to kill them, or do I want to put on them this so they're strong so that they're not attacking me as harshly?
Yeah, I'd probably put it on them because they are the strongest. Yeah.
Right. And you put the token on for me?
No, you haven't put a token down. So these guys are already weakened. They're already weakened. These guys are vulnerable. So you can weaken, vulnerable, or panic something.
Weaken those guys?
Yeah, that's a good move. Oh, I mean they're trash in combat, but that's a good move. 3 attacks. No, that's not it. Okay, cool. So we're going to take Barris. No, Peter Belch. Maybe pop on the money bags because he is still turned off and useless. And we are going to get. No, that's a lie. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to take him and put on the horse. And we're going to get these guys to make a free retreat. So they can move 11 inches. Yep, that's what they're going to do. Your turn.
Do I want them torn away?
Like yes and no. You want them to turn around. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Alright, so I might activate them.
So essentially, what you could do is you could just slide them left 2 inches, or my left, like your right 2 inches, and then just turn them around. No, down one towards you. So then just put the back of there. Yeah, perfect.
Can I swivel it?
Yeah,
straight.
Oh, yeah, okay. Perfect. I'll roll a dice as well because you might get a free maneuver. Yeah, you do, so you can move another 2 inches if you want.
Yes.
So moving them back up to where they were.
Is that bad? But I kind of wanted them to be able to attack.
No, so you can move them so if you move them back up 2 inches, it'll put them where they were with a
Abilities.
pivot.
So can I pivot it slightly and move?
Yep.
So it's beside the door.
Well, you would. So the way you would do it was like this. So you move 2 inches, and essentially that's you pivoting, and then you get to move. So you can now move up 2 inches, and now you can declare a charge because you got a free maneuver.
Okay, I'm going to declare a charge.
Yes. Yeah, you're in. So roll on that.
50-50.
So 8 dice plus whatever cards you're going to play.
I'm going to play Winter's Coming.
Yep, so I can't play tactics cards. Good choice. You don't control the sword, so I don't become vulnerable. Yeah, cool. So you get 8 attacks. If you wanted
I'm going to play the
Start here.
Stop here,
Go for it.
which means I get to reroll
The one.
the one.
Yeah, not 3s. We can reroll any dice, actually. So 9 hits on 8 dice.
I can, but it's not really worth losing a hit just for
So 5 plus. 1 dead horse. 2 dead horses.
Plus you got a wound.
Plus that's 3 dead horses.
I need to do a D3 damage to
To
myself.
yourself, yeah. Morale plus 1.
Do you know what happened to my...
So you take 1 wound.
Does Just one dude go?
Yeah, just one, yeah. But I pass morale. Okay, so they've activated at least. Yeah. Here's my problem though, you've turned off.
Well, the good thing to remember is this is your army.
Yeah, that's true.
Just remember that, babe.
It's true, it doesn't work like this for me though.
But like, think of how much better it would have been if you were doing it because you actually remembered half the cards.
No, that's okay. So I'm gonna put Varus on there. I'm gonna get rid of the weekend and I'm gonna put a horse back here. Your turn.
I'm gonna get my puppy to attack you.
You could, or you could put Sansa on the swords and get him to make a free attack with 8 dice instead of the 2.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, you can do it with the puppy as well. You only get 2, but yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so start furying again because you can if you want to.
What the hell?
Okay, great. So no rerolls because you didn't charge. So you maybe don't do it this time. Yeah. No, so just 5 hits. You didn't start fury.
That was the 3. There you go. Yep.
Because you hit on 4s normally.
Yep.
So.
Plus, you've already got a wound.
Yeah, I know. So I'm going to play Wealth and Cunning. And because I control the money bags, I'm automatically going to block 3 of them. Mm-hmm. Which means I just need to pass one of these to live. Nope.
Extra point.
Here's an extra point.
I'm on 4.
So 4. So these guys can move forward 2 inches.
Yeah, I'm good. How am I meant to get 10 points?
Well, if you have a commander on the field and he's holding it, it's worth an extra 1. So, like, you'd get 2, so you'd be getting like 3 a turn, plus what you kill.
Can a unit hold more than 1 tactic?
That's just 1. Alright, I'm going to activate these guys.
Do it.
They're going to play Remorseless Assault. So I'm going to expend the weak and take them off of you. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get 6 attacks now. Already have Thundering hitting on 5s. Oh, they're mad. That is 4 6s, but I'm weakened, so you can force me to reroll that.
Yeah.
They were mad. No, they're still mad. That's 4 hits. So 4, 6 plus 6.
I'll have one dice.
Yeah, cool. So you say 2. So 2 guys die.
That's all good.
Yeah, and then you take a morale test. Your leadership 4. 3 actually, because you're within 6 inches of this thing. Yeah. Basically, it's general double 1. Yeah, look at that fun. Cool. They have activated. Your turn.
I have a question. That's
Yeah.
probably meant to be. Anyway, with this,
Seven charge.
so my dogs get a free move.
So essentially, the dog doesn't get a free move because it's just declaring a charge. So
Yeah, but if I made them move, do their free move and whatever, and then charge into the side using that.
no, so you do it in your movement. So your free move would take you across to here, like 6 inches this way.
Yeah.
So to put you to here, and then realistically you'd be looking for a 3 plus to charge, which is pretty standard. That is only good for.
I was trying to use it to try and help me get to them.
Well, no, because you would have to declare a charge.
Yeah.
Maximum you can get is 12 inches, which is to here. And you can't actually see these guys at the moment anyway. So,
Yeah.
So I wouldn't play it yet. I would hold off though. I've also been forgetting to use Varus. But I would hold off, yeah.
well, I'm going to put Caitlin Stark on this.
Crown. I will turn. I'm going to use one of Varys's orders to turn off Caitlin. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I still got the crown.
Yeah, that's fine. You still got the crown.
Panic chest?
Yep.
Keep
picking.
These go.
-1. They're fine.
Alrighty. Whoa. But you've still got to move them.
Yeah, I still have to activate these guys. Like, which I have to do now. I moved so far away from you. Just a... Okay, cool. So...
It was smart when you thought about it though, because I was like, I can't get anywhere near the move to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's good. So these guys are just... Gonna jump right up this way. Yeah. No. No, because you're just going to overrun into me. It's not what I can really do. Actually, yeah, why not? We'll go this way. So we'll pivot. No.
Make a decision, man. They're gonna die anyway. Why do you care where they die?
Should be about there, actually. I'm going to declare a charge.
Do it. Go on.
Oh, yeah, no, they'd be there. So, cool. 6 inches. I don't know why he uses Baratheon dice. Maybe that's just... at least they don't care, but now they're about to just be chewed. That's the game.
Who would I like to destroy first?
Well, if you want to, for the lols, you can activate these guys and shift over this way to the other 50-50.
I
Pivot jump.
I'm not taking your advice anymore because
You're like, well, that's it.
I've got like ultimate luck. I'm gonna attack these dudes.
Do you want to shift over first?
100%. Boom.
Or did you want to go 50-50 on the other side?
Why?
Because it makes you closer.
Nah. He's gonna die in a second anyway.
No, but aren't you going to just charge him?
Well, I'm attacking these dudes.
Yeah, but once you kill a unit, you can overrun into another one.
Oh, sure. Sure. Let's keep going.
That's a tactica. Okay. Go on, roll that dice.
Whoop. You got it, boys.
No, you don't. 3 hits.
I got cocky.
You kill 3.
Ugh. I got cocky.
Yeah, you did. Ha! I'm alive with 1 wound. 1 person. Take that, you jerk. Alright, but it's still... You've still got your wolf to activate and your other stuff, so it's just up to you. It's how you want to end this, but you can end it this time.
I want him to do his thing.
Cool. So move him. So you want to pivot him and then move him 6 inches towards me. So essentially like that. Yep. And then
Just don't look at what they touched.
declare a charge. So rolling anything actually.
5. And he's on the side, so it's vulnerable.
Yeah.
Have 2.
Yep. Any on 2s. Rerolling the 1. 6. So that is another
Woo!
point.
Up to 5. And then
And he can make a free 6-inch maneuver as well.
let's bring him up behind. And then these guys.
And charge.
Let's charge and attack.
Yep.
Is this a melee attack?
It will be, yeah, so you're declaring a charge. So, does it say when you're attacking?
When a friendly unit makes a melee attack.
Cool, yeah, so charge first, so roll your dice. Because if you roll a 1, you can't play the card.
Damn.
So, 8 dice, no rerolls either. It's still 8 hits though. So 3 plus, your Thundering goes to force.
Bad ponies.
That's the game.
Really?
Yeah, you've killed all my units. Wow.
I would like to welcome you to Chloe's channel from now on, because I'm a legend. I feel like I should thank you all for being here, as I won, I'm amazing, didn't even know half the rules, you're crap, you already said you're sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, it's true.
I guess comments of how awesome I am and how crap he is. You should all come and play him so you all get that winning feeling.
Okay, well I have a trophy for you. Take it, you jerk. Enjoy the Iron Throne.
This will be perched where he usually sleeps, just next to me in the bed. I'll even cuddle with a blanket.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, get out of here, I'm talking tactics. Oh wow, what a game. For Chloe, not for me, that was terrible. Yeah, interesting, like I didn't get to use the horses how I wanted to use them at all. I didn't get yeah, I don't think mercenaries, I can understand why neutral faction struggles so much because it doesn't really have, well it does, but I don't have those units. Anyway, it was still an excellent game. I really liked putting the Great John in as an attachment in a unit of Armoured Berserkers because it just did what it was supposed to do against low armoured units. It just came in and went great. There's 1, there's 2. And so yeah, I think that's a fantastic combo. I definitely like the way this played. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Enjoy being stuck inside, get that backlog done, and we will see you next time.